Hello everyone, welcome to our Christingle service. I'm Paul Van Rossum and this is my wife Pam.
Hi, we've got a lovely service for you. We're going to start with a short video which explains what happened the first Christmas, and after that we're going to watch several videos of children making their own Christingles.
But first, the video.
It begins in Bethlehem, a nativity rhyme for Christmas time. A woman called Mary was doing her chores when an angel arrived, but not through the doors. He simply appeared, and she dropped to the floor. "Hello, Mary," he said. "God is with you." "God is with me," she wondered. "But what does that mean? What's this all about? Is it some kind of dream?" The angel just smiled. "Don't be scared. Please don't scream. God is happy with you and will bless you. God knocks down the proud and lifts up the meek, and does mighty things for those who are weak, and blesses the ones whose service he seeks. So sing out his praise. He's amazing. You'll soon have a baby," the angel went on. "A quite special baby called Jesus, God's Son. The heir of King David, he'll sit on his throne, and his kingdom will last forever." "But how?" Mary asked. "I don't understand. I'm engaged to be wed, but he's not yet my man." "Trust God," said the angel. "He's got it all planned. His spirit will come upon you." All night Joseph tossed, all night Joseph turned. He just couldn't sleep. He'd only just learned that Mary was pregnant. What's more, she'd confirmed that the baby she bore was not his. "Joseph, don't worry. Joseph, don't weep. Lay down your head and go back to sleep. Mary's been faithful. Her love's strong and deep, and her baby is God's own son. He's the answer to all that the prophets have said. So keep your engagement, be glad, and be wed." And when Joseph woke up, that's just what he did. He took Mary to be his wife. One hump, two humps. The star watchers watched the stars go by, looking for secrets in the sky. And then they saw a special star away in the west, away off far. "A king's been born, that's what it means, Judea way, or so it seems." They climbed aboard their camely beasts and set off west from their homes back east. One hump, two humps, lumpity-lump. The star watchers went with a bump and a thump. One hump, two humps, lumpity-lump. The star watchers followed the star. At last their journey came to an end. They parked their camels in Jerusalem. Then they went to Herod, king of the nation, to ask him for some information. "O king," they asked, they were quite polite, "somewhere round here on this starry night, a brand new baby king abides. Can you tell us where this child resides?" "Star Watcher's friends," King Herod smiled, "in Bethlehem you'll find the child. Would you tell me where you find him, please? The exact address would put my mind at ease." Herod, of course, told them a lie. He'd already planned for the child to die. When he found the boy, that's what he'd do. So the Star Watchers left without a clue. The shining star led them to the place, a simple house, not some fancy space. And when they saw the little boy, they gave him a pile of special toys. Presents, rather, fit for a king. A bunch of shiny golden things, a spice called myrrh, a sort of perfume, while smelling frankincense filled the room. Then in the night, they had a dream that showed them Herod's evil scheme. So they never said where the boy's house lay, but went straight home by another way. One hump, two humps, lumpity-lump. The Star Watchers went with a bump and a thump. One hump, two humps, lumpity-lump. The Star Watchers followed the star. So what is the point of angels and shepherds and camels and stars, you say? Is it just a nice story to tell to the children to celebrate Christmas Day? It's not just a story. It's not just for kids. It's the hinge on which history swings. That Bethlehem baby grew into a man who challenged all powers and kings. He taught us that love is better than hate, that serving beats being in charge. He showed us the value of each human life, the little as well as the large. And then on a cross, he died for us all, died to take all our wrongs away, and walked 3 days later right out of his tomb to turn death's dark night to day. And that is the good news the angels proclaimed, the heart of all Jesus would do. A new life for now, a new life forever. That's his Christmas present to you.
We hope you enjoyed finding out about Jesus. Now at Christmas, many people make a Christingle like this one. And we hope that you've managed to collect your Christingle kit from underneath the lich gate at church. And now Emily and Alice will show us how to make a Christingle.
How to make a Christingle.
Step 1. Fasten a piece of red sticky tape or ribbon around the middle of the orange.
Step 2. With an adult, cut a small cross in the top of the orange.
Step 3. Place your foil square around the base of the candle and push the candle into the top of the orange. Try to arrange the foil so it will catch any drips from the candle when lit.
Step 4. Put some dried fruit, grapes or sweets onto the 4 cocktail sticks.
Step 5. Carefully push the cocktail sticks into the orange around the base of the candle.
You have now finished your Christingle. Why not place it on your kitchen or dining room table and light it at meal times? Can you remember the meaning of each part?
Well, let's see how Harriet and Luke and George get on with making their Christingles. But first of all, do you know what the Christingle means? Do you know that the orange stands for our world? And that the 4 cocktail sticks with their fruits and sweets on reminds us of all that the world gives us, all the things that are alive in the world, the plants and the animals and the birds and the fish. And do you know that the candle, and sometimes or at the end when it's lit, it reminds us about Jesus and Jesus' light and Jesus' love for us, and that Jesus gives life to everything in the world. And perhaps you also know that the red ribbon or the red tape round the orange reminds us that Jesus died, but that he rose again. He came back to life 3 days later because he loves us so much and he wanted to give us new life again.
When you've made your Christingle, you might like to hold it and think about Jesus, who loves you very much. Or you might like to sing Away in a Manger. Here is Joshua holding his Christingle, and Emily is singing.
Away in a manger, no crib for a bed, the little Lord Jesus laid down his sweet head. The stars in the bright sky looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay.
Happy Christmas, everybody. Bye.